Hello everybody and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program Rise of the Dark Fog. And let's kick things off today by getting a bit more power. I do love free power, I have to say. Surely I had some on me. Let's put that there. And speaking of getting free power, I want to keep a few more on me, but I did get quite a few of these things. Nope, not there. There was a 63 spot there. I did get quite a few of these things to boost power production as much as possible on this planet. And I will place them, well, basically wherever there's a spot that I can place one, I will place one. Maybe not on a 12%, but you get my point. That one seems to be fully tapped. I don't think I can get one in there. Maybe in here. There's room for a few more. Oh, that's a big one. Still in the correct region, so I will not go further than that. I should be able to place at least one here. I saw 90%. There we go. Small ones, but still gonna generate some form of power. Nope, not there. And this is basically just me trying to... Ooh, 120. Trying to squeeze out as much power as I possibly can out of this planet. As much free power as I possibly can. These are not connected to anything. I need to make sure that I actually do connect them. Otherwise, this whole thing is for nothing. And let's see, too close. I think that's it for this lake. Surely I can squeeze in a couple more. Okay, 16%, I'm not that desperate. So connect that, and this needs to get a connection too. Is that connected? That's not connected. Cool. Is there any... Okay, there is one more lake over here. It's kind of annoying that whenever I shift click on something, they stop my flight for some reason. Maybe this could be slightly optimized, but I think that that's it for this region. There are a couple of... Actually, there's gonna be a while until I get to use these lakes. I still have 20 more, and I will actually tap this one as well. Like, this is a very good lake. This is an extremely good lake. So it would be a shame not to make full use of it. I have just 10 more, so I'll leave it at that. How's my power situation on the planet? 707. Okay, that should be enough to sustain quite a few things. So as I was saying, in between episodes I went, and you've probably seen the notifications up here. We now have some idea on how the base is handling. And this is a very simple setup. I don't know if this is the best. I'm monitoring outputs. I'm not monitoring inputs. So there's still going to be some debugging to do, but I wanted to know when something is not producing. And basically I've put everything to a 6 cargo per second throughput. So whenever the throughput on a belt is less than 6 cargoes per second on a 5-second interval, I will output the icon of the item that is not being properly produced. And well, funny thing that I should highlight this one. And I am just in the right spot. I just realized that I've messed up all the inserters for graviton lenses, and that's why I was not getting any lenses through. Now, I don't know if there's a faster way to sort these things out. Maybe there is, but as far as I could tell, if I was to do this, it wouldn't update, it would just complain. So unless I'm deleting everything and plotting everything back down, which might be an option. Apparently I've done that anyway. So this one is gonna get the bottom, this one is gonna get middle. Bottom, middle, and I should be able to just copy paste everything. And well, I should have production for gravitational lenses now. That is really awesome. I do have all sorts of random stuff in my inventory now, so let's get rid of them. Probably way too many of those things as well. And that was not connected, so everything is working here now. This is one of the endgame products that will probably not have that high of a throughput. So this says that the throughput is roughly 200 per minute, 300 per minute. So 200 per minute, that is how much is that per second? let's say 300 per minute to make the computation easy. That is okay. It's extremely early morning when I'm recording this. I still haven't had my coffee, so math is quite hard at this point. So it should be divided by 60. 300 divided by 60 is 50 per second. Times 5 seconds, that is 250. Why is it triggering at... I'm definitely not computing something well. I just have to the production here. I want to know that this is going. I don't care how fast it is. That's good. Now, the next thing I want to take a look at is the lowest thing in the food chain. There's I should always try to look at the lowest thing in the food chain and see what's happening. I see that energetic graphite is and silicon is sometimes popping up. That's not a good sign. But let's see. Let's take a look at magnets. Let's take a look at electric engines because that is always there. Electric engines, I actually have no idea where they are. They should be somewhere around here. No. Oh, it's the other way around. They are. These are electric engines. What is happening here? You have all the resources you need. Is this a slow recipe? 1 per 2 seconds. This is upgraded, but I guess oh, that's very interesting. You've produced the first gravity matrix. Nice, so we are producing gravity matrices now. I think the build was somewhere around here. I think the camera panned from somewhere over here, so let's take a quick look at that. It's interesting that this has higher throughput. Oh, that one has higher throughput because I'm not actually splitting the cargo here. This is just half of it. Put this at 15. Now, kind of regardless think that I need to bump production here. I see that there's a problem with the turbines as well. And with turbines, we're lacking both engines and magnetic coils. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy this. And just expand this by 3 blocks. Oh, that was broken because the assembly machine was not in yet. So this will obviously put a strain on the lower tier resources, but I do think that I need to increase production a bit. And this one is empty as well. We have all of those, but I need to upgrade. So I'm gonna do that's on serious to lack of item. What am I missing? Okay, we are collecting quite a bit of soil now. So let's go ahead, lower tier, and upgrade all the facilities as well. And I will go ahead and actually increase this is very random power pole placement. I don't know who plays those things, but definitely wasn't me. So let's see, can I do this without the game totally freaking out? I cannot do that. I can do this, and I just need to connect the belts. Oh, the inner ones are actually connected. That's good. It's just the outputs. I am out of assembly machines. And these ones didn't connect either. That's a bit weird. I need to now check a couple of different places too. No, that's good. So this should... oh, we're missing those things as well. Can I craft any of those? I can craft 10 of those. I really doubt I can craft these things. Nope, that is not the build I was looking for. I'm looking for the graphene build. I've probably passed over it a couple of times already. Okay, it should be on this line. It is on this line. Okay, we are filled up on graphene. That is good. That is a good sign. So can I do 4 of these? Oh, okay, I understand why. Why the build didn't work. I have misaligned the blueprint. And this time I am expecting it not to work because I cut too much belt. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Let's take all the magnets and all the copper, place them back there. So all of these should be working. Really? I've actually used the whole power? Well, I guess the whole base is now draining power, so while here I might as well just place down the last. I was keeping them for the dark fog. I am fairly sure. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. I can use this one as well. This is a pretty nice looking lake. So let's try to get as much out of it as I possibly can. And I am out of everything, but well, our power is sustainable again. I'm fairly sure that I'm also fully using these generators now. Maybe I'll need to put a few more generators, but oh boy, the threat here is actually growing quite fast. I want to take a look at carbon nanotubes first. Where are carbon nanotubes? They're over here. This is completely dead. Why? I just said that I'm full of graphene. So this is local demand remote storage, which is good. Okay, this is north. Local. Did I not have any ships in here anymore? Oh my god. I probably never put ships in here, and when I really did that build, I forgot to put ships back in. That's what happened, most likely. So this should take care of this warning, which should take care of this warning, and a few others. There's this one that I need to take a look at now. That build, by all means, should be working. This is working at full speed. There are resources, it's just the fact that it needs an upgrade. I do not have... Okay, I will do belts and sorters. I'm assuming that processors, yeah, processors are low because of the lack of these things. So, really? Copper is low? I am a bit worried because, well, this is as far as this one scales. Now, fortunately, we will be able to do something in place in not that far of a distant future, but for now I am out of items, so I need to head out of here and back to our home base. I did spend a bit of time setting those things up, so the dark fog bay threat increased to 8%, not purely on overnight, but still 8% is quite high. And I think it will just keep growing faster and faster. So let's take a look over here. I want to see how we're doing with we're still low on those things. And we're low on those things because the carbon nanotubes were out. So once carbon nanotube production stabilizes a bit, I should be better. But for now, I'll still use these things. I still have plenty of sorters, so I'm not too worried about that thing. I'll get however much belt I can, and I do need to remove some of the things I've collected from my inventory. And kind of the reason why I didn't set up these things until now is because it is very busy. It is quite distracting, and unfortunately unless I build to scale or to overproduce, it will keep looking like this. Let's get a few more of these guys. And I am freshly out of these guys as well. I did get delivered quite a few geothermal plants, so that's good. And belts and sorters. No, yeah, actually I am currently getting sorters. So, well, there is the question of, do I want to expand? The problem with the advanced buildings, actually, before I do anything, I just want a couple more of these guys. I'll go with 30. Now, the problem with the advanced buildings is that they require, well, obviously more power, but the power doesn't scale linearly. So they will be faster, but they will be also be consuming way more power than than the benefit that they'll provide. And let's take a quick look here. We are producing green science. We now have a decent stack, 1000 units of fully proliferated science. So we have science. That is really awesome. Now I do want to upgrade to these things. I think that it makes mining so much easier and so much more compact. at the same time it is using a resource that I do not widely have. I do want to get the destroyers as well, and I will queue up. Ooh, this is quite expensive. So this one, that one, I know it doesn't have anything interesting. I am looking for those. I think they're called grating crystals. That's not close enough. That's not close enough. That one I'm already exploring. What's that? These ones. So we do have grating crystals, which are a requirement for producing the other. Oh, okay. Power node got destroyed. That's not good. That's on serious. This game is awesome and everything, but some of the pieces of the UX really need to be rethought. I will head over there because if that got cut out, I probably have a redundant connection somewhere, but it is possible. It's not everywhere, and well, I am dependent on the power provided by all the nodes. Oh, hello. You're not in the range of the... of that thing, apparently. But that means I have more power here, and oh, they've actually spawned quite a few bases here. Okay, that's really great. That's the one that we're currently farming. That's a new base. Do I have any power anywhere close to this? Yes, I will drag it from the other side. Should probably be careful not to aggro those guys. That one actually took a bit of a beating. Interesting. So let's go ahead and get the free power. I am able to sustain everything, which is really great. I was wondering if I need to enable the Neutron factories or not. I guess the answer is or not. So this doesn't connect. I'll use two of them. Do I want to place down... I will place down one of these things. And which one was the last one? That one. I really hope that was not the one I was trying to farm. I don't think it was the one I was trying to... Oh, well. Not trying, but actually farming. Yeah. It is another one. So this is providing 16 megawatts, so draining just 1.3. It's a decent cost to pay. Now I do wonder how these are going. Okay, I think that by now I have enough of these collected so that I can turn them off. They are not as full as I thought they would be, which is good. This is constantly aggroing. This is already jumped by 2% since I last looked at it, but I did destroy 2 bases, so... We'll see how it goes. I hope that this is gonna be able to keep up with the demand. But I think that I'm gonna consider this to be stable for now. If anything happens, the laser turrets should be able to fully smash anything that comes in their range. So back to Sirius 1 we go, where I am going to try to increase silicon production. I did land quite close to the silicon factories, which is very nice. It should be right here. There we go. Belts fully upgraded, correct. Let's upgrade the machines now, and I will fill up this lake. And use now. Yeah, these need to be here. I will connect those back up. And this one needs to go here. These are output belts, so they're going this way. Okay, there's way too many things on my screen. I don't need to see power coverage all the time right now. So this should take care of those things. Those warnings. We have definitely increased our production, but well, now we have another problem in copper. So we cannot do facilities, but we can upgrade belts and sorters. How am I moving my cursor too fast? Like I've moved my cursor 5 or 6 times over the whole surface and it was still upgrading. Anyway. I should be able to do something like this, maybe. I'll sort out the power poles later. Oh, I did not think I will. I did not plan well enough, apparently. Okay, the belts are full, but obviously I do not have well, everything is powered, but yeah, I do not have the smelting machines. So first of all, I need to remove those things. It's interesting that it is the only one that gets misplaced or skewed. None of the others are suffering from the same issue. I'll add a power pole over here for symmetry's sake. This needs to line up like this. And I will do another trip back home to that's missing items. I thought I was getting damaged and that was a bit too much. So let's take a look at silicon and let's take a look at magnetic rings. They should be fairly close by. Magnetic rings are over here. This is a very slow build. We are running out of magnets. So this alarm can be turned off by either not having, or can be turned on, but by either not having enough throughput or by items on the belt not having enough throughput while the items on the belt are moving. If there's items stationary on the belt, the alarm doesn't trigger. So we might not have enough throughput, but because we're not consuming enough, the alarm wouldn't show here. And now that we've scaled up a few of the things, we can see that, well, it was copper first, but now it's also magnets and silicon that are not receiving enough throughput, which means that I will need to scale magnets. Magnets I can only scale on one side. I hope that will be enough. But also silicon. Silicon was over here. It's interesting that just this one is these ones are collecting two sides. So the input is not fully balanced. In the input in the ALS is not fully balanced, but it is a good sign that I need to scale this one up as well. Same for graphene, energetic graphite actually. So how many am I missing? I'm missing 48. I need to grab 48, 50. 100, 150, and maybe 200. Let's say at least 200. All of that is gonna be, however, in the next episode. I think it's a good time to make a cut in this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you here next time.